So the mileage is up, the session volume is up, and the fatigue will soon be following suit. Yep, that's right, marathon training has started. What is up guys, Andy Forrestine Runner here. Welcome back to another video, and this is week one of my Newport Marathon training journey. So welcome back to a new marathon training journey. The Newport Marathon is 12 weeks today when you guys see this. It's a 13-week training block, and I'm delighted to be taking you guys on the journey with me. Each week I'll be documenting all of my training leading up to the marathon. Excited to share everything that's going on. I have indeed recorded a snippet from every single day, but there will still be a heavy focus on the feature workout this week. Plus we'll also be hearing from Coach Will each week, so you guys get to hear it from him as to what I have in store that week. So without further ado, enough of being in the office, let's roll straight into the featured workout. So welcome to week one of marathon training. Yes, it's here. We're rolling for the Newport Marathon. This is week one and it is daylight. So what my goal is, especially in these first 3 or 4 weeks, whilst the mornings are really dark and the evenings are, is try and get out once a week in the daylight to showcase a session, because at the end of the day, it's naff watching stuff in the dark. So I'm out here on my Wednesday lunch break for my one session this week, which is going to be explained by Will.
Hello, Mr. Rayner. Can I just say, before we delve into this week's training, fantastic, well done for your 8-mile race. I've got to say, I was pretty buzzed with the result you gave me. I would actually think that suggested you were pretty close. Well, you're going to be in pretty close fitness to your 10k PB kind of shape, which is absolutely insane considering you had a little bit of illness over Christmas and also had those glute issues. Just shows all that hard work, persistence, and being sensible was awfully worth it. So, big well done from me. Anyway, heading into this week, we're transitioning to marathon block. So we've got a bit of speed down, we've got your legs turning over, and this is gonna start turning into a bit more of a slog, a bit more of those easy, steady miles. So on Tuesday, we're bringing in what we're gonna call the midweek long. It's gonna be this week just 75 minutes. It's gonna creep up over time, but 75 minutes for now should see you decently well. Wednesday is your big kind of session for the week, well, your faster session. So we're gonna have 2 sets of 5 minutes on, 3-minute rest, 2 by 3 minutes, 90 seconds rest, 3 by 1 minute, 60 seconds rest. And then after that, we've got a 3-minute rest before we go into that again. It's a big session. So you're probably gonna wanna start, I'm gonna say, at about 10k kind of effort and slowly ramping it up. After that, 4 by 30, smash those legs out, see what happens. Go and absolutely get it. So after that, we've got a little bit of recovery, easy run on the Friday, just 50 minutes or so, just to, help with all that recovery. And then on Saturday, it's the beginning of your long runs. So your Saturday is gonna be just 2 hours, nice and steady. These are obviously gonna get nice and juicy as we go into the block, but we just want you conditioned to having a bit of time on your feet before we get into the meat of the block. Go get after it. Again, well done.
There you go, you heard it from the man himself. Excited for today, but I'm going to be honest with you, fatigue is quite high in the legs. So I'll roll through what I did earlier in the week in a second, but this is going to be a nice rest day tomorrow, because just getting this done now on the industrial estate, as you can probably hear by the cars, it's quite busy with it being lunchtime. So I'm not anticipating the fastest session. I'm going to be a lot of jumping up and down on pavements, off the road, onto the road, blah, blah, blah. So we'll see how we get on. I am excited for it. The drills and strides are well needed just to open up the legs after Lisbury. That's still in the back of the mind, but we move forward now. So this will be a nice 4th day on the barrels of some good training. And yeah, let's see what we had earlier in the week, Monday and Tuesday, and let's roll straight into the session. Good evening, week one, run one, easy 45 minutes, gear check, sore winter jacket. It is freezing. Sore tights, 361 Centauri shoes. As I said, nice and easy tonight, just keeping it relaxed. Lisbury ate yesterday, just keeping things nice and chilled, getting 45 minutes done before tomorrow. Good morning and welcome to Tuesday, out here at 6:30, nice and early, getting my first medium long run done of the block. 75 minutes steady, testing out the Asics Magic Speed 2. It is freezing. 3 layers on and still cold. Face is going numb already. Should be a good one. Just before I roll into this, I forgot to say Tuesday was a double day. I forgot to record in the evening. It was another easy run with Matt on the Tuesday evening. That was a nice 45 minutes easy out in Lydney. Let's roll into this. There we go, first 5-minute rep done. 5:28 pace. Very surprising. Legs feel very tired, very heavy. That pace is much quicker than I thought it would be. Okay, so 2-3 minutes done, and now I know why the first one was so fast. A wicked headwind on the way back. 5:37 for that first 2 minute. 5:24 back the other way with the tailwind. So at least that makes sense. I thought that was a bit quick. There we go. It's the first set of 1 minutes done. All 5:10s and 5:20s coming into the wind. Just trying to get myself back up here to the start for me to do the 5 minute again. .5:33 pace for that second 5 minute. 5 seconds slower than the first. Not a massive drop off, but fatigue is high, really high. All right, 3 minutes done. 5:51 pace and 5:38. Fatigue is just overtaking me now. 3x1, 4x30 to go. One done. Oh, okay, paces were terrible, efforts there. 4x30 those. Ah, 4x30 done. They weren't too bad. Managed to get them low 5s, late 4s. So nice to have a little bit of something in the tank. Takeaway from today. I mean, yes, it was windy, but fatigue was still there from Lisbury. Plus yesterday's double, 17 miles, 75 minutes steady in the morning, 6 miles easy at night. So I think I've got Staverton 10 miler in 2 weeks time. Wow, it'll be a week when you see this because it's the end of week 2. So I'm thinking to myself already, I should have moved this session to Thursday. I think that's what I'm going to try and do that week to give myself a bit of a better chance to recover from Staverton. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't particularly an injury risk today, it was just absolute massive fatigue in the legs, just couldn't get going. So, you know, I think to get the most out of these sessions, I need to be sensible and smart and see where it's worked. So basically what I was trying to say there before my GoPro rudely cut me off. To be fair, the GoPro did very well considering how cold it was out there. I'm surprised I got as much recording done as I did. But yeah, fatigue was high. In essence, I probably should have waited till Thursday. I kind of felt okay on the Wednesday. I felt better, but the legs felt really just quite heavy. A lot of Lisbury was still in there. Plus, I think if we were honest, I had a good double day the day before. I had the good steady medium long run, plus a nice easy shakeout in the evening with Matt. And I felt okay, but heavy legs. And it was just kind of that Wednesday morning thinking to myself, fatigue's going to be starting to build up now as you get back into proper training, especially as the mileage increases. You've just got to kind of work through tired legs. It's just something you've got to get used to. But I think fatigue on that day in particular was just a little bit higher than just normal fatigue. I think the race was still in my legs. So I think what I'm going to have to do, I've got Staverton 10 mile race at the end of next week, which I'm excited to go to and share with you the journey there. But I think the week after that, I think what I'll probably do is bump the session to Thursday, as I was saying, because I just feel like maybe that extra day is going to give me a chance to get the quality out of the session that I wanted to. Obviously, I put the effort in, the heart rate got up, and everything was good that on the feature session you've just seen. But to be honest, I just didn't feel quite right. So hopefully we can nail it the week after next and see how we do. So there we go, 50 minutes easy done for Friday. Had a good rest day yesterday. Absolutely freezing this morning, -4 degrees, but got out there and got 50 minutes done wearing the Livery top from the weekend. Great for these early mornings, nice and bright colours, and wearing the 361 Centauri shoes once again. Just really enjoying them for these easier days. So that's Friday done, on to the long run. There we go, 2 hours in the books.
Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Really happy with that. That ended up being around 6:40, what did you say? 6:42.
18 miles,
yeah.
rolling hills.
First,
so good.
So what I'll do right now is put the full stats on the screen for Saturday's long run, because that will wrap up the week then. I haven't actually done that at the point of recording this. I want to hopefully try and record a separate video for that, talk about fueling and all that sort of stuff, and keep that a separate entity. So hopefully you guys will see that next week, fingers crossed. If not, then I'll do it in the next couple of weeks. But that's the plan. I want to start to showcase really how I'm starting to practice fueling and practice gels and all of that stuff and the kit that I'll be wearing. So that's the plan, hence why the stats will have been on screen. And if that all goes to plan and that long run goes well, I should have clocked just shy of 60 miles, which is the highest mileage week I've run since London Marathon Training back in September. Obviously, we tapered down to the October race. And since then, I don't think I've really got much over 50 miles. I really put a big focus on strength work in the last 2 or 3 months. And I feel now that thankfully, as marathon training is naturally going to increase the volume of my running, I feel like I've had a good 2 or 3 months to focus on getting a good balance of strength and running together. And I hope now that my body's kind of in sync with that kind of strength work and running, that I'm able to increase the mileage slightly and get back up to that 60+ mile weeks, which are going to be happening in the very near future. And so hopefully that will all go well. So a great start to the marathon training, but really happy with how this week's gone. Despite the fatigue, I cannot grumble. The effort was there and it's some good miles banked. So appreciate you guys sticking around for this one. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel for weekly running content. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Until then.